Welcome everyone to the Collective StarCraft channel. This here is Chakuu, being your caster for today. Now, a little background about this game that I'm casting. This is actually Grey Mist versus, let's see how, Noobanga, I guess is how you would say it. I normally just call him Noob. Not because he is, just it's easier to say the first four letters of his name. Anyway, you know, some light banter back and forth, but what this game actually is about is Grey Mist has come up with a new strategy that uses Mass Phoenix in PvP. Noob and I were kind of arguing back and forth. I'm not exactly sure how you could deal with this. His whole idea, if I remember correctly, was you want to go carriers. But even with carriers on 2 base, you don't have really the economy for it. I mean, can it be done? Of course, but you don't truly have the economy for it. So basically, this is just, you know, he sent this game in of Grey doing it, him almost winning, so I could see maybe cast, throw my own opinions about whatnot. So this is on Metalopolis, and we do have Noobanga spawning here up in the 2 o'clock position as the pink Protoss, and we have Grey Mist spawning down here in the 6 o'clock position as the purple Protoss. Now both players are getting their gateways. I think they both pylon to at 9, so now they are getting their gateways, I believe, at like 12 or 13. It's really a personal preference if you want to go 12 gate or 13 gate. 13 gate, you get out an extra probe, so economy-wise, it's actually better than a 12 gate. But with a 12 gate, you can get that quicker zealot out in case you're facing some early pressure. We do have another pylon going down for Grey. We do have the Cyber Core going down for Noob, and then putting a pylon in the smoke back here. This is something I like to do. Just put it somewhere back here. Basically what it is, it'll allow you to see there. This is commonplace for drops, warp prism harass, hiding units, starting out a cannon rush, stuff like that. They like to do it in the smoke. And then with Grey, we have a Zealot coming out, as well as his own Cyber Core, which actually is later than Noob's, which kind of odd, but he is getting his second gas, because he is going to go a Mass Phoenix build, which does require lots of gas. I think it's like 100-150 gas per Phoenix. So you're definitely going to need to keep constantly producing. You definitely need at least 2 gases. And it's probe out here just to check to see if there's an expansion from Noob, which there isn't. He's got 1 Zealot out. He's working on his second, still waiting, or getting another gateway. He does have a Cyber Core up, but he hasn't made any Stalkers with it. Hasn't made any sentries with it, and hasn't even begun his gateway tech. And actually, looks of it is he's going a 4 gate, which I don't know if this is just kind of a delayed 4 gate that he's doing, just in preparation in case Grey 4 gates, which he's not known for it. But we do have Warp Gate finally done with Chrono Boost being spent on it, and we have another gateway going down for Grey, 3 gates and a Stargate. We do have some sentries out, or at least 1 sentry. I believe he's going to make a couple more. We do have also a Forge going down somewhere. There it is. Forge going down for Noob. My only guess, either to get some early cannons or possibly get some attack upgrades, even armor upgrades. Because the Protoss army really does benefit, I think, the most from armor or from weapon upgrades, at least starting out, unless you're Terran. And we do have down here a proxy pylon, so we're probably going to see some pressure from Noob at some point once Warp Gate finishes, which it has, or no, it hasn't yet. Sorry, I confused the symbols. No, it hasn't finished yet. It's about, what, 20 seconds from finishing. And we do have +1 weapons actually being thrown down. And the first Phoenix on its way from Grey. Pylon This is also one thing I like to see Gray doing, put pylons around your base. So what it'll do is it'll give you sight onto this low ground, so you can use it when you're watching your mini-map. You can use it to see when attacks are coming, if they're just moving in, or if they're actually mainly controlling their attacks. We do have some warp-ins from this proxy pylon. Rest of Noob's forces moving out to put some pressure. This is actually a really late 4-gate if it's supposed to be that, but he does move up the ramp. 2 Stalkers get trapped. All the Zealots are back behind the force field. Those 2 Stalkers are going to die. First Phoenix is out. In the end, he's going to retreat back probably to his proxy. Yep, back to his proxy pylon, where he is warping in some more Stalkers. We do have +1 weapons almost getting done. We do have, what, a couple more sentries on the field. The pylon going down for Gray. 2 Phoenixes, which he's actually going to hold back because he likes to wait until about 4 Phoenixes before he actually reveals he has them. I don't know if Noob saw them during the attack or not, but he does have finally he's going to get his second assimilator. +1 is almost done. Should actually probably be chrono boosting this instead of probes, just for the simple fact that he would be able to get it out faster. We do have a probe here, just kind of scouting around, seeing if there's a base there. Main army just kind of chilling, relaxing, you know, drinking some tea, maybe some coffee. I don't know actually how they would do that, seeing as Protoss don't actually have mouths. But we do have 3 Phoenix with a 4th on the way, and we do actually have an expansion going down for Noob, which Gray is going to spot with the probe that he sent out. Noob's actually pulling back. Don't know why exactly, probably to just kill off this probe, which he does. Way too many units, but he did pull back his entire army, and Gray has taken the opportunity to move out with 4 Phoenixes and a bunch of Zealot Sentry Stalkers. Going to check the gold, see that there's absolutely nothing here. Now the problem with this is it is close positions, so basically the only real way you can expand is, like, if you're Gray, you'd be up to the left. For Noob, would be up and to the right, and taking that second main. You can take your natural, but if you would try to expand to this base, you're going to be really in big trouble, or even in this base,